君はね、確かにあの時私のそばにいた。いつだっていつだっていつだってすぐ横で笑っていた。なくしても取り戻す君を I will never leave you.
Battle, then I'll take it to the street where there's no rules. Take off the gloves, rip, please to down. Gotta prove my skills, so get down. My lyrical depths to roll, battle smack down now. Gotta shoot to kill and shoot to skill. Don't you be afraid, man's gotta do how it feels. 60, 70, 8 to 9, 10. I flip the script to make it to the top 10. Go.
I walk away from a sunless room. Windless night, moonlight nights. My ghost reach a door. There's a roof from room. Like free dance. A breathing's right.
I'm gonna make you dance.
Reminds me that
You know what I mean? Crazy
I
tonight.
still live.
Just like that. Every man's gotta fight the fear. On the first two, I made a shit. Thoughts provoke the new era. Become a bit terror, but my only rebel is my shadow. Rewind to play back if it's my own error. Get low to the ground, it's getting better like I told you before. Double up a dead road cheddar. L to the J, say stay laced. Here's my call, me roll a flush, and I'm the ace.
And with that opening, probably one of the better openings of any Persona game, except maybe the basic Burn My Dread one from the normal version of this game. We have Persona 3 FES, which is my favorite of all of them that I've played, which includes the very first one. I have not played the two second Persona 2s, because there's Innocent Sin and there's the other one. I never played either of those. Played this one for... Well, Jesus, I was barely sitting on the goddamn main menu. Jesus Christ. Is this the Burn My Dread one? Oh, I just skipped that shit. Persona 4, the regular and golden, and Persona 5, and this is my favorite out of all of them. Because I think it's the harder and probably more pure out of all of them. I don't think I need to configure anything, but oh, yeah, we're gonna need that. Auto advanced. Yeah, you know, that'll actually help because I'm streaming. Just have it fucking go. Alright. This is going to take for fucking ever. Like, Persona games are not short. They're rather long. This one is one of the longer ones. Oh boy. And like any, traditional JRPG, it's going to take like 5 hours for the game to actually like start. And then we'll be able to actually play. But let's get through it for now and see what we can do. You may begin the story of Persona 3 from here with new features. If you're playing Persona 3 for the first time, we recommend that you start with this mode. Those who have already played the game can enjoy the new features that have been added. Do you want to know what was added? I actually don't really know what's added. I played the original one about a quarter of the way through. Then I lost the disc. I have no idea where it went. So then I bought this one, and I played this one for a little bit. And I know there's some differences. I have no idea all of them. Several popular social personas have been added, as well as a special social link. Interaction with other Persona users, as well as the social links, have been enriched. Combat has also been enhanced with an optional hard difficulty mode for an extra challenge. Which tells me in the original they only had easy and normal. Which, oh dear fuck. To have that much confidence in your game that it's hard enough that you don't need a hard, that you just ship it with a normal, is worrying. As well as new weapon fusion, enabling you to create new weapons by fusing personas. There are also many new requests that can be undertaken at the Velvet Room. Beyond these, there are other enhancements for experienced players to enjoy. Continue the game. Yes. If you have saved data from Persona 3, some things from that save can be transferred over. Things that are the Compendium, Fusion Spell, Academics, and all that shit. Items gained from social links, and I would do this but I don't have any because I didn't want to have anything to make it easier on me in this playthrough. Continue the game, yes. May come to regret that at some point. I'm not sure when. I'm sure it'll come around eventually. And now here's where I'm going to be regretting all of my life decisions. I actually don't know if you can change that down. This is a setting, and this setting is intended for highly advanced gamers. They will be more challenging, and it cannot be changed. Okay. Fuck it, why not? I'm going to die in this game anyway. Might as well just really try. Cutscene. Time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. I forgot there was no voice to say that fucking line. I think the cutscene starts now. Indeed it does.
Are you serious? You didn't know? You're an idiot. Yeah, I'm at the station right now.
Attention passengers. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused by the delay. The next stop is Ewood.
You got to let it move first, let it out.
Ewood Todai.
Then depressed, let's get it up. Then what you gonna do is
Ewood Todai. Ewood Todai. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please make sure you board in time for departure. Ewood Todai. Ewood Todai.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time for you. Now, if you want to proceed, please sign your name there. It's a contract. Don't worry. All it says is that you'll accept full responsibility for your actions. You know, the usual stuff.
I forget how little they talk at the beginning. Alright. I'm not gonna go for some fancy name. I'm just gonna put the stream name in here. And back into the cutscene we go.
No one can escape time. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears and cover your eyes. And so it begins.
Who's there?
Takeba, wait!
I love how right away you walk in the door, she's ready to fucking shoot you. We later find out.
I didn't think. My
I think in this, why am I skipping the dialogue?
Who's he?
He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
I forget. I turned that option on.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hey,
Yeah, the only question any reasonable person should have upon entering into the situation is, why do you have a gun?
huh? Well, it's sorta like a hobby. Well, not a hobby, but
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense. It's not a real gun, of course. It's getting late, so you should get some rest. Your room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
I also love how it's like having the gun as a hobby and for self-defense. Which, if that were true, you better pray to God no one calls that bluff, because you have
This
nothing
is it?
else.
Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. Oh yeah, make sure you don't lose your key, or you'll never hear the end of it. So, any questions?
Probably about the second reasonable thing to ask is just exactly who is the child that would just happen to be fucking hanging out in like striped pajamas. Yeah, I suppose the contract's the more reasonable option to pick here.
What contract? Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
Naturally, when someone asks you, it's like, hey, did anything weird happen on the way here? It's like, were you expecting something weird to happen? That'd be my first
You know what
inclination.
Never mind. It seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night. It's Yukari. Are you awake?
And let's not be an asshole.
sleep okay? Mitsuru-senpai asked me to take you to school. It's getting late, so... Are you ready to go? Okay, then let's go. So, that's it. See? There it is. Morning! Good morning. Well, this is it. We're here. Welcome to Gekko-kan High School. Hope you like it. You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go? Me? I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet. Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. And now that I have control... Was my triangle not working? That is the button you need. Alright, well. Class rosters are posted. You can't find your name. There's a small note with your name on it. Class F. I was hoping to open up the menu and turn off that auto-scroll thing, because I regret having that on. Because sometimes people will say something and I'd like to talk about it a little bit, and no. It'll just keep fucking going. I've had it on for 5 minutes and I already regret having it on. I think this is spoken dialogue, or is it I have to read it?
Oh, are you the new student? 11th grade, correct? Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year, I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
Psst, hey! You came to school with Yukari this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend? I see. I thought you might know, but I guess not. So how well do you know her?
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
And that's the voice of somebody you'll come to hate later on.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
There is a point where we're gonna get to like a boss. Everything after that boss, I have no fucking clue what goes on in this game. But for this first like 2 months, I have good memory of what happens.
What's up, dude?
That was like a JoJo pose.
How's it going?
Just walked up. That was like an unnecessary like comic book thing flying at me. That one's too aggressive. Like he just walks up and says hi, and you're like, "What do you want, you
I'm
fucking
Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you.
you delinquent-looking
I
man?"
was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am?
You can tell he's a main character because he's got a baseball cap. You can tell she's a main character because she's got a pink dress, and literally no one else is allowed to have this stuff.
At it again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone if they'll listen. Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, it looks like we're in the same homeroom.
Yeah, let's just go with the joke that this is all fated to be.
Fate? Yeah, right. Still, I'm a little surprised.
Hello? Are you forgetting that I'm in this class too? By the way, I heard you two came to school together this morning. What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
What are you talking about? We live in the same dorm. There's nothing going on, okay? Why are people even talking about it? Now you have me worried. Hey, you didn't say anything to anyone about you know what, did you? Okay, good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, alright?
And in those 2 lines of dialogue, she has said more than the character has.
Last night?
It's like, oh, let's keep this thing secret. I will now talk about this thing we want to keep secret in the middle of a populated area, loud enough for everyone to hear.
And there's absolutely nothing between us. Jeez.
Well, hey, you know we could have avoided that whole thing if you had kept your fucking mouth shut.
But you better not start any rumors.
It's like, oh, you better not start any rumors.
Who cares? No
Who's
takes
the one
rumors
talking?
seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man. This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
Remember that line. You decided to go home with Junpei. And here, we're going to walk through the courtyard and see all of the potential people of interest in this story. And you can tell because they're modeled slightly different than everyone else. Okay, that wasn't nearly as many as I thought there were. There's only like 3, maybe 4. The gentle spring sunlight is warm. I'll fucking just teleport right back here.
Welcome back.
Okay. Maybe now it'll let me go into my menu. Holy shit. Okay, that might be a potential issue. That might be bad. Aw.
I'm going out for a bit.
Hmm?
Didn't you see the newspaper? There's a lot going on.
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own? The chairman will be here for the next few days, but after that, I can...
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
You overhear a conversation. Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom? No. Not that one. I mean the story about the first year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming, it's coming." Huh, how about that? You don't believe me? Well, normally when you say outlandish shit like that, people don't tend to believe you. Unless you live in America, then they tend to do so. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zinzao. I didn't fucking read the name. Why him? I'd rather teach Utsubo Kabuta. I'm gonna butcher these fucking names horrifically. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kabuta's book next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? This is as much of a layup question as one can get. That's right, so you were listening to me after all. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. You hear your classmates whispering. Iron gave him the answer. He must pay attention in class. And became slightly more popular. Wunderbar. Since classes have ended, you decide to go back to the dorms. Oh, and here we go with everyone else. There was at least 3, 4. The strip mall is lively in the evening.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest. Good evening.
Oh, shit.
My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. Please, have a seat.
Also, that name is like super easy to pronounce. It must be harder to say in Japanese.
Confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
I got a couple things. Number 1, the tombstones outside. Number 2, I got a gun pulled on me immediately as I entered the door. 3, there was a boy in the striped pajamas inside the lobby. What is going on here? Yeah, technically, all 3 of those could fit under this.
You saw something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it.
No shit, Sherlock.
Do you have another question? To welcome you, of course. Well, to be honest, I do have other business here. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always, although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Is there anything else? There were only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Any other questions?
Considering that there's only the 3, nah, I got no more.
Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you
Remember that.
excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the pun.
My thoughts
You'll get
exactly.
used to his lame jokes.
I don't think I will. Those are the kind of jokes I don't think anyone could ever hope to get used to. Like that dog, he didn't like it neither.
Working hard? So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
That's all the time we have for this week. Be sure to tune in again next week. KG.
Totally. There's nothing a few
program
beers
was
won't
brought to you by Carito Electronics, bringing you the future. At the sound of the tone, the time will be 12 o'clock a.m.
Dude, rest in peace, my man. He done got fucking gooped. Although, to be honest, that is a cool-ass cutscene.
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Welcome to the Velvet Room, my dear young man.
It's him. It's the goat. Igor.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It's been years since we've had a guest.
It's the document you signed at the dorm.
Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place. Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return. That you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Is this a dream?
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak. This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this. Till we meet again.
That was like 3 or 4 cutscenes in a row. It feels like he had a strange dream. However, it's time to go to school. I'm really hoping this triangle button is just happening because there's no reason to open up your menu just yet, and it'll open it up when I get the opportunity to later on. If not, I gotta get a different controller. What's up? Man, today is the perfect day. Remember that line. That's going to be proven wrong just in a little bit here. The sky is blue, we're young, what more could we ask for? You're full of energy. Of course. Dude, listen to this. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. It's another, school scene? It is. I am Mr. Koda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic literature isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong. Nobody really understands classic literature. Sounds like the normal English teacher. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Oh, I almost fucking hit doze off. Stay awake. Hey, are you all listening to me? Wake up, children. Now open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari. Fucking hope I said that right. The origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it da bomb. Which is exactly what you just did. I can tell you people are zoning out. Oh god, this guy really is like a modern day English teacher. He's trying to use all the hip lingo and is failing horribly at it. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. My IQ has gone up by listening to this fucking man horribly try to connect with the youth. How do you do, fellow kids? You decided to go home with Junpei. And hey, look, more people to have social links with. Someone potentially important later on. The station is bustling with students on their way home. Cool gimmick, I like. I think it goes right back into cuts. Oh, not quite yet. And when you decide to load.
How is he?
The same as last night.
very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard he's your classmate. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade?
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
Senpai!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
Ah! What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takiba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going!
You are awoken by a loud noise. You hear a commotion down the hall. You decide to go take a look.
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in. I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
I'll take your fucking word for it.
Hurry, downstairs. We'll leave through the back door. Wait. Take this, just in case.
She hands you a short sword. Because that's the logical thing to do in this situation. Because you're going to skewer the person banging on your building.
Alright, we should be safe now.
Takiba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
What are we gonna do? They're downstairs. Do we have any choice but to go further up? Not really. Whoa, whoa, what are we gonna do? Let's go back to bed. This is the... Oh.
What was that?
Oh, now there's voice acting again?
It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
Oh yeah, if we get out through there... I think we're cutscene mode? No, not yet. Oh, you might be voice lines.
I think we're okay for now. What? Those monsters. We call them shadows.
Go on.
There. Wait.
Persona.
Thou art I, and I am thou. From the sea of thy soul I come. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
As we suspected.
What the fuck? Was my first thought when I saw that.
What on earth is that?
The sun's swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You have obtained a new persona.
Is it over?
If you have to ask, then no. Well, I guess we'll find out. I guess I can figure it out here. Triangle. Oh, is rush not an option? Not yet. Can't necessarily ask for a much easier first battle than this, but there you go. And I'm just fucking tapped out.
Are you okay? Come on.
What a
Say
stupid
something.
question to ask to someone who literally just fucking collapsed face first into the ground.
Can you hear me? Please, answer me.
Oh, we're back to see Captain Longnose again.
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. It's nothing to worry about, though. So just relax. By the way, I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Consider anybody would probably be like, what? Have a lot of questions that can't be asked right away.
A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. That being said, your power is still weak.
What do you mean, weak?
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Your mind is getting clearer. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you. It's been 9 days, or 10 days. So no,
You're
no,
awake.
8 days. I can't count.
How do you feel? Thank goodness you finally came to. How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week. I was so worried about you. Oh yeah, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was? I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power, it was amazing. You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkoukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
Either one, I think, could be an appropriate response. I like this one more, though.
Really? But still. Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Take it easy, okay? Be a good patient. And don't hesitate to call the nurse. I'm sure she'll take good care of you. Bye!
And now it has been 9 days since I passed out. Morning, you seem to be doing pretty well. I'm fine. That's good. Sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but Ikutsuki wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor and don't forget. Very easy to understand and wrap your mind around. I'm gonna pray to God the fucking triangle button works. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurai get their day in the sun? Far from now is the answer. I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know something about something way back when? What the fuck is he talking about? That's a correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. Ah, it's no use. I can't get interested. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. Hey, I answered right. I don't get any credit? Oh, thanks. Your classmate's whispering. He told him the answer. He's really smart. He became slightly more popular. Charm increased. It seems you'll be discussing something important at the dorms and you decided to go home early. Here is everybody else. The shopping mall is filled with people coming and going. There is no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. triangle button, still, it does not work. I'm beginning to think it's not going to. But I'm gonna keep holding out, hoping it's just like there's a trigger or something. Because every other button on this fucking thing works. Why would the triangle one not? Oh god, just run up these stairs. Luckily, this is just tutorial central. Oh, there you are. Here comes another, like, 5 minutes of just talking. You gotta love Japanese RPGs. I mean, I don't blame them. You gotta get a lot of shit established right away.
There you are. The reason I
Fuck.
asked you here is because I needed to
I keep
talk to
forgetting
you.
that.
Please,
I don't,
have a
it's
seat.
automatic.
Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Flat out, no. I don't believe you.
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I mean, it's a rather easy concept to get, and I don't like how all three options are just like, what? Like, shrug.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of.
Which is another
The dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight.
good way of explaining
It'll
it.
happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short.
That's a long-ass
On paper,
fucking name.
we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
What would the police do about these fucking interdimensional beings that eat your mind? That's kind of a stupid question.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour.
Yeah,
Some
5.
may
They're
even
all right here.
To a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys.
Thanks.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Cool. I'll take my fake gun that I can use to blow my brains out 50,000 more times.
I was afraid you'd say no.
What are you gonna do if I say
Welcome
no?
aboard.
What can I do if I say no?
Thank you so much. I'm really glad.
I wouldn't be surprised if they
Oh,
shanked
I
me in the
almost forgot.
parking lot if I
About
said
your
no.
room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
That
Hold
chuckle
up.
is the
But wasn't
chuckle
that-
of a man who knows he's full of shit.
Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
A mysterious voice rings in your head. That dog is sniffing his ass. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana. Here's some pixie dust, bitch. You have established a new social link. You'll feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. Thank God. I don't remember which game it is, but I think they go through the whole fucking conversation again. And it's like, oh, you remember what he said, and then it just plays every fucking thing he said again. I think that might be 4. That's my guess.
How are you?
Oh. Well, hello, you prison convict. I like the first one more than the second one, because the second one's like a legitimate question, and the other one's just kind of like you've been so overloaded by bullshit on this day, when something else comes over, you're just like, all right, man, what? And you are?
We've met before.
Didn't answer my fucking question.
The end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
Well, thanks, you ominous little bitch.
The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up.
I don't know, I think my power of schizophrenia is really working in overdrive right now.
I expect you to honor your commitment.
Imagining demons in the night, fucking harp-wielding
I'll be watching
motherfucker,
you, even
and now
if
a
you forget
teleporting
about me.
boy in
Okay,
prison
then.
gear.
See you later.
The boy has disappeared. You go back to bed, because fuck today. Yeah, over the span of 11 days, this dude's gotten fucking rocked by like 15 different things. And he's just taking it all on the chin like a fucking champ. You hear something? Sounds like someone's calling your name from downstairs. It's fucking evening already. Oh, well.
Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Nah, I took it like a fucking champ, you goddamn crybaby.
Big deal.
Oh, fuck you too.
It happens to everyone else. man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Huh? Yeah.
My sentiments exactly.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
We're gonna go do something? Sweetness!
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
You overhear a conversation. Good morning. I'm always so drowsy on Monday mornings. Yeah, me too. The only thing you can do is sleep through first period. Wait, tomorrow is when we have morning assembly. I'm too lazy for that. I'll just pretend I didn't hear. Something tells me that wouldn't fucking work. You just find you fucking dead asleep in the classroom and be like, what are you doing? It'd be lunchtime.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
She was real fucking efficient with her minute. She did that in like 30 seconds.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
Exactly what I just said.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
I like the way she said that as if like to mock her for being on the student council.
Yucatan! Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
She's just what? I think there's like 4 social links in that shot alone. You walked home with Junpei talking and laughing at each other's inappropriate jokes. Wonderful.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
Yeah, he's gonna be the first one to die.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Which is rather odd when you think about it. Everybody else has one, and that's probably why they're not able to be mind-fucked by the shadows. That man doesn't have one. Yet he's perfectly fine.
This is it? This is the place?
Indeed.
Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
That would be a rather weird fucking thing to just see happen to a place you go to regularly. There is a top to it, at least. We could see that from the bottom.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Thank you. I feel like if Junpei were in charge, we'd all die within 5
why
minutes.
him? He doesn't look like a leader.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
You see a strange door that was there when you walked in, and you're just noticing it now. Everyone is staring at you like you're a fucking madman as you walk through this door. Yeah, literally, for everybody else, they just see him stop, turn to the left, and then just walk away.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
The what?
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Huh? What door?
Man, are you loco?
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Come on, let's go.
Was it locked to me this whole time? You can save your progress by accessing the clock to the left of the entrance. Oh, thank Christ. Alrighty then. Well, you know what? Actually, I just gotta get used to the fact that it's on. I've only missed like 3 lines of dialogue. So I'll keep it on. I just gotta remember that. That is weird that they don't even allow you to look at, they don't even allow you to use the triangle button. Are you ready? As ready as I can be.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
And we are finally in the dungeon after an hour and a half. Watch out, I detect a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it hits you. Press X. Is it facing us or it's facing away? It turned toward us.
Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Did it again? I wasn't expecting her to come out and say something right away. Alright. Now, here is something I think the new games made a little too easy, is that you can just assume control of these guys and really do whatever, and then just control them, do whatever you need to do. In this game, you don't get that.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
You just gotta pray that they do what you need to. Oh, he got a crit. Alright. Or we're just gonna kill. I thought that meant to signify a crit. And that's what makes this game so much more difficult than either of the other two. There should be a staircase nearby. Do you see it? A staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit, so try to surprise your opponent and get a strike in first. So let's hide around the corner and just wait. Yeah. But it's that challenge of this game that I actually really like. Because it makes you have to take chances and hope to God you're right. And hope to God you get lucky and the other your fucking teammates do what they're supposed to do. Which in this first like month or so of the game, it's gonna be really difficult until you get the I think it's target weakness or something like that, where their whole knockdown. So their whole goal is to just use moves that will knock them down, and then once you get that, it gets considerably easier. There seems to be a shadow just around the corner. Carefully approach it to avoid being spotted. The map will prove to be quite useful as you explore. It's looking this way. Should get an advantage on that. Oh, fuck me, we're not getting one.
If you didn't already notice, doing so would...
Oh, this is just all battle tutorial shit. I already... Not that button. I already know all of it, mostly. Now we're just gonna do the same thing we did in the last battle.
Attack again. Awesome. The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
This might not kill them, because there's 3 of them. It might not do enough damage to each of them. Nope, I was wrong. It did enough.
Keep up the good work.
Ooh. Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. You wonder if this is what Igor was talking about. After a battle, you will occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the one shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you will receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which have a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want and try to pick it. We're going for personas. Didn't move. You have chosen the card with the persona pixie. Because we're going to try and do all those fucking social links. So we're going to need a lot of fucking personas for that. Just for fusion and... Fuck. It's a lot of shit going to have to get done. I leveled up. Neither of the other two leveled up. They're still level 2. Which is good for them.
Yes!
So I'm down this way?
Level has increased.
Oh no, they did! I thought it had shown us. Attack the shadow up ahead. How are you feeling? Yeah, I think you have to ask. Yeah, I think you have to ask. Are you looking at me, or what are you looking at? You're looking at a wall. You're coming over here. Alright.
There, you can but that.
Oh, fuck. The time I wanted to hit no was the time I hit yes, and the time I hit no was the time I needed to hit yes. Wunderbar. And now they're all going to die.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack. You struck the enemy's weak point. One more. The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
Here's a chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Keep up the good work.
Damn. Now I kind of wish I'd taken the experience. Yeah, that's one of the downsides of those card things, is that sometimes... That's odd. Usually there are more shadows on the front. Well, at least you gain some experience. Let's go back. That's square.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Another medicine. I don't normally use the split up mechanic, because one of the cool things is that if you do use it, they individually can get into a fight, and the fight will be happening as you're just walking around. But that's also unfortunate, because they can die in that fight.
So, how was it?
It's not exactly an ideal situation. No problemo.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
A mysterious voice rings in your head. The dog again. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of Blue Arcana. The C's social link has reached level 2. Nice. And the unfortunate thing, I think, we're forced back to the dorm. We can't go forward even if we wanted to, because both Junpei and Yukari went home. There you are. Welcome to the Velvet Room. He creates personas. You have to give him 2. There's 170 of them. That's cool. Is there a compendium around yet, or is that later? It might be later. Yeah, I'm not going to do it now. I'll wait. Because I think the compendium... Here's the thing. The compendium, I believe, is not like how it is in Persona 5, where... I think in Persona 5, as long as you get it, it will count toward the compendium. You need to have it on you and register it. Otherwise, it won't recognize that you ever got it. Which is rather disheartening. But after an hour and 35 minutes, I believe we're finally at the point where we can do our own shit now. Hey, you're Iron, right? Yeah, why? Man, I knew it. I heard from Junpei that you're pretty close with Yukari-san. What's up with that? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. By the way, I'm Kenji Tomochika. There's a morning assembly, so we better hurry. I think this is the first actual day of the game that we're actually allowed to roam the world and do our own shit.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
Yeah, I try not to think about that.
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. So, do you have any idea what you just said?
Kind of.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Alright, today we'll be going over the Meiji era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. Boy, I wonder if those classes go on the same path where they all start at the same spot and they'll go through the same time eras, just in different subjects. Because the other guy was in the Stone Age 3 days ago, and now we're in the Meiji era. The Stone Age and the Meiji are quite far apart historically. I think that'd be hilarious if they were, but I'm almost 100% sure they're not. So, which is just sad. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. I've got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated cloud suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes? No. Alright, Kenji, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. For that, you get another essay along with your regular assignment tonight. I'll expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. That's a fucking wild punishment. You fell asleep in my class. Give me cake. You stand up and listen to the lecture. Your academics has increased. Class has ended for today. As of today, you will be able to use your time after school as you wish. If you have established social links, you may wish to spend time with those individuals. Also, there are many places you can go to in the area to raise your charm, courage, and academics. Be sure to look around in town as well as in the school. And today, I think there's supposed to be a guy here that we talk to and we can teleport. Otherwise, we have to walk, which is what we're going to have to do right now. Because in order to do what we need to do, we need to go watch a movie. And we gotta walk all the way there, because that guy wasn't there. Now, if I remember right, I think it's by EY. I don't think it's EY. I think EY Todai is the fucking Persona 4. I guess we'll find out when I get down there. Boy, you're thinking about this. Oh. That's why we couldn't teleport, because there was a cutscene we had to watch. Just when you think you're out of the grasp of cutscenes, they come back for you.
Akihiko-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet? I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Senpai! Wait for us!
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Hell yeah! What you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly?
I see we're going with the Jotaro route.
So cool.
Of really neglects his female admirers, and that just makes them like him more.
Just look at them. Oh well, let's go.
Akihiko asked you to meet him at the Polonia Mall police station, so you go over there, where you proceed to get beaten to death by a cop with a baton. Oh shit. Oh, he follows. Alright. I think there's something with that girl behind the tree and the dude just standing there. I think if you talk to her, he's like, oh, don't. I forgot my hiding place. Don't tell. It is Iwai Todai. Okay. Like, I was like, don't tell him my hiding place. And then you go talk to the dude, and he's like, I feel like someone's watching me. I think that just goes on the whole year, but I don't know. This seems to be the police station. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Cutscenes. Whoop.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. I was waiting for you guys. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right.
More power to you, man. It's like you know some weird shit's going down, so you're like, a bunch of high schoolers want to buy dangerous weaponry off of me. Sure, I'll do it. Crit rate up. Unknown effect. Unknown effect. I would buy all three, but I think right now I'll we'll go with this one. Now, another thing I actually really like about this game compared to every other Persona game, from this one, 3, 4, and 5, this is the only one that you're able to actually be able to change the type of weapon that your character can use. Sandals. So if I wanted him to use a gun, he could use a gun. If he wanted him to use like brass knucks or something, he could use brass knucks. I hope I didn't just fuck everything up by spending that money. I don't think I bothered to fucking sell anything. I got 3 of these? Alright, I'll sell one. I think I need 30,000 yen for the night activity. From here, I think we need to go to Iwai Todai, because I think that's where the movie theater is. Is this where the theater is? Or is it the other one? Oh, I think it's the other one. Yeah, it's the other one. Alright. Fucking 50-50 shot? Got it wrong. It should be right outside the station, so it's gotta be the other one then. Port Island? Yep, right off here to the right. Uh-oh. Might have fucked myself by doing that. Ooh. I've already made a mistake. We just actually started. So I need $4,500. Wonderful. I need the $1,500 for that, and the $3,000 for the night activity. All right. Gonna fucking regret that. Damn. Fuck me. God damn it. Oh, does it say not to buy anything right at the start? I'm gonna be kind of mad if we get to the nighttime and I'm not even allowed to go outside. That'll be rather disheartening. You've been inspired to be more courageous. Because now we're supposed to go to the game center and there's an arcade game to play. You may now go out at night. God damn it. Let me just check. When was the last time I saved? Was it before the initial trip into Tartarus? Because I might need to go back and fix that. 420. Yeah, just the day before. Okay. Well then. Oh no. Well, goddamn. Well, that is sad. But I was gonna leave it off here anyway, so I'll go fix it later, and I will see you again the next time we pick this up. Next time we'll pick it up, I will not have this equipment. I'll just have the plain stuff you're supposed to have, and save my money for this stuff because we need to max out courage for social link reasons. And yeah, that'll be fantastic. Just started this. We're 14 days into the game out of the 365 that we're here, and any one mistake will fuck up everything, and I've already made one right at the beginning. Fantastic. I'll see you again next time.